Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 121. Wow, thank you everyone for all the comments. I was discouraged and you guys cheered me up. Now, let's get briefing. I'll start with what has to be the slimmest phone I've ever seen. It's called the Ultra Edition 10.9 because it's only 10.9 millimeters thick. As thin as it is, it still has a 3.2 megapixel camera, MP3 video player, stereo Bluetooth, and a TV out port. If you wanted to void your warranty, you could probably use it to slice and dice vegetables. We have every hard drive from every PC we've ever owned. It's like a disease, we just can't let them go. And that's why I think the Granite USB bridge adapter might be right up there with a set of mini screwdrivers in terms of usefulness. It's a little kit that includes everything needed to connect to a 2.5-inch, 3.5-inch, or 5.25-inch IDE or SATA hard drive to a PC, Mac, or Linux computer by way of USB 2.0. You can do the same thing with an external hard drive enclosure, but if you have a lot of drives lying around with archived data, this is such a faster, better way to deal with it. I come from a family of wine drinkers, and they all make fun of me because I'm content to drink Italian table wine. If you're a more persnickety wine aficionado, Nuovo Vino is the first infrared thermometer designed to measure the temperature of the wine you're serving to ensure that you're serving it at precisely the right temperature. It measures temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Now, I didn't realize this stuff was so important until I spent some time on the Nuovo Vino website. It turns out when red wine is served above 68 degrees, the alcohol can begin to evaporate so quickly that it unbalances the wine. The same thing happens with whites at about 58 degrees. If you knew that already, advance to the head of the class. CrunchGear is reporting nearly half of all new cars sold in the U.S. come with iPod integration as an option. They point out it isn't just MP3 player integration, they use the iPod brand name. Phenomenal. Since we're dog people, I feel like we've underreported on cat-related gadgets, so in an attempt to balance that out, have you seen the CatGenie cat toilet? At the push of a button, it scoops, flushes, washes itself, sanitizes itself, and dries itself. How cool is that?
I should have written more.
Yeah. Did you guys hear this week's twit? Adam Curry was on and Leo was talking about Splenda flavor blends. It's brand awareness, baby. Tomorrow, Leo will be joining us via Skype video to talk about the iPhone, and Thursday, Adam Curry will be joining us on the Nokia N800. I've been playing with this thing for about a week now. It's really, really cool. More on that on Thursday. I'm Callie Lewis, and the real reason I bob around so much is that for me, podcasting, boxing, same thing.
Steve, let me ask you about the iPhone and the Zune, if I may. The Zune was getting some traction, then Steve Jobs goes to Macworld and he pulls out this iPhone. What was your first reaction when you saw that?
$500 fully subsidized with a plan? I said, that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard, which makes it not a very good email machine. Now, it may sell very well or not. We have our strategy. We've got great Windows mobile devices in the market today. You can get a Motorola Q phone now for $99. It's a very capable machine. It'll do music. It'll do internet. It'll do email. It'll do instant messaging. So I kind of look at that and I say, well, I like our strategy. I like it a lot.
Another Pod Show video podcast. Stick it on your screen.